So the little...
She squirted me. She squirted me at 5:15 in the morning. She missed the cat. And she got me.
Yeah, the little black cat started waking me up at 4:30 this morning. You know, we don't get up till 5:30, and we didn't go to bed till what, 1 a.m., something like that.
I didn't make a sound.
So I grabbed the hair water bottle from the bathroom, and over the bed I went to give the cat a little incentive to not bother me.
She squirted me.
and I accidentally got thought.
I don't think it was an accident. I was guilty of something and she was gonna let me have it.
You'd better behave. It rained a good bit overnight. We're supposed to get more rain today. There was some severe weather near us last night, but not actually at our house or near the Taekwondo studio. Good morning, Ruby. 2019.8.5 went on Ruby last night with no problems, and that will allow us to use nav on autopilot without having to confirm lane changes. So maybe Michelle and I will be able to try that out later today. I'm excited about that. You know, I had that very happy Tesla owner face last night when I saw the little notification for the software update on my phone. So I am noticing this morning that my high beams are on a lot more. Now you saw I just went back to low beams with the fog lights on, and that was this car that's passing me on the left over there caused that. But I don't see that auto high beam hardly at all around Fuquay come on. So I was a little surprised to see it this morning, especially when it's not very dark out right now. I'm really disappointed this morning. Johnny and I heard a very loud rock hit right as we passed Sheets coming out of Fuquay, and you can see it up there. Really disappointed. Never saw it coming, like every other rock chip windshield hit ever. Have a good day, buddy. I love you.
Love you too, Mom. Bye.
Mr. Don will be here to pick you up.
Okay, bye.
Bye. I am super bummed about the windshield. I just am. I mean, if they can inject it and it doesn't spread and I don't have to get the windshield replaced, you know, that's not a big deal. It's not in my line of sight. And I know they do a really good job with those injection repairs now. But I'm worried, you know, there's a little crack line and it's sort of headed toward the autopilot housing / cameras, and I'm just nervous about it. So I made an appointment tomorrow morning at 10:30 a.m. with Safelite, which is the place to go around here. And that was the first appointment I could get. So I just pray that's soon enough. I mean, it's not like we're going to be really cold or have any freezing, but you know, it's not good. It hasn't made my morning, that's for sure. And Michelle is having car trouble this morning. She can start the car with her little battery jumper, but then it won't stay started. So she has somebody coming to tow the truck to a repair place at 9:50, and she was going to cancel, but I have talked her into letting me come and pick her up and then hopefully drop her back off at the mechanic on the way back home this afternoon. So that's the current plan. Shopping day has been saved. It's about 10 miles and 20 minutes over to Michelle's house. She lives very close to where I used to live. So I'll be home for about an hour and then I'll head back out to get her. Hopefully the tow truck guy, the mechanic shop, is not running too far behind. Hi guys, you surviving the rain this morning? Hello. It's time to head and get Michelle, and it's not raining right now, so that's a good thing. I'm going to try to not look at the rock chip. Yeah, I don't want to look at it. I'm going to try really hard. And just so you know, Don handled the whole rock chip incident just exactly like you would have thought he would. He was more worried about me and, you know, said all the right things like, kitten, it wasn't your fault and you can't, you know, control that sort of stuff. And, you've got an appointment as soon as you could and you're taking care of it, and just try to calm down and it'll be okay. And he said all the right things. I appreciated that because I have myself worked up pretty good. So I'm gonna come in here before I take off while I'm still in park. Customize, navigate on autopilot, enable at start of every trip, sure. And I still like average, and no confirmation, which is new. I understand. Does not make my vehicle autonomous. I still need to hold the wheel. And yeah, I probably like the chime. I'm a glutton for punishment with all the sounds the car makes.
Going my way to Guardian Angel?
I sure am. Hop on in.
Thank you, lady.
The Ruby taxi service, excuse me, chauffeur service is
That's
here.
better, yeah. I'm not paying for this.
Hey, Connor. How are you, bud? Good. You found stuffed animals?
Ducks. A whole
And
bunch of
ducks. You gonna put them in the tub?
I'll come all over my brother's room.
Oh, look at the Fisher Price Little People vintage parking thing. It's so cool. I love it. And Johnny, you know, we each have our things we like at the thrift store, and Johnny always likes to look at the big trucks and vehicles. Okay, Connor, tell me what you got there, bud. Gone with the Wind. Has he even ever watched the movie?
Not yet, no.
So do you have other ones in the series?
We have
Scarlet.
Scarlet.
That's the only other one.
Okay, well, cool. I told Connor it was a cute chair. I needed a demo. No, it's cute, but not comfortable. You can get up if it's not comfy. There's no cush, huh? No cush?
No.
I'm sorry.
Look at the flag Miss Marianne got.
Are you finding me anything good?
Not yet.
Yeah.
Working on it.
I'm not thinking that works. Look what I found for Michelle. That one's really cool. I like it. I like it that it's yellow.
And it's girly.
Yeah, yeah. So what else did you find?
I found Game of Thrones.
Aha. Way cool.
And I found The Devil Wears Prada. Which
I like this girl.
I know.
She looks feminine and spooky at the same time. This recliner is tempting with the vibration and heat and all electric little remote control there, but it wasn't as comfortable as the seat in Ruby. Highway maintenance. Check this out. I've not seen this before. Orange metal truck as is, $18. Connor's being so patient over there. And Michelle is organizing. So usually we dump a bunch of stuff in Michelle's car till we get back to Fuquay, but we don't have that option today.
Rub it in.
You can, rub it in, rub it in. All right, Michelle, what country are we headed to today?
Korea.
What's the name of this place?
It's the Golden Pig. And I'm gonna pig out.
Okay, she's trained. All by herself
I know,
now.
I could do it
all
myself.
by herself.
I could do it myself. I'm so proud. Chatham. Okay, West Chatham. That's it.
That's the one?
That's the one.
All right.
Oh, yeah.
I'm hungry.
Food.
Have you ever known a kid not to be hungry? This is the first test with the new Navigate on Autopilot. I don't expect it to do anything on Highway 55 here. You don't see the blue arrow up the center, so I think that's confirmation. Whoops, had to hit the brake. Dang it, dang it, dang it.
Whee!
Yeah, I probably should have just went through it. You joker, you. Will you stop it?
Oh, gosh.
Yeah, isn't that the life though? You get into autopilot and then you gotta stop for a reason. But it's coming, I know. Pretty soon it'll be recognizing those red lights. Shoot, she probably almost had to alert me there that I was going through it. She does that now, Michelle.
She yells at you?
She will do something. I don't know, I'll have to research, remember exactly what that is. But should you try to go through a red light, she should.
As long as she doesn't alert the cops.
Exactly, don't phone the cops on me. All right. Yeah, but maybe when we're up on US 1. We'd like to see her automatically pass a slow car. Here's one of the situations where I'm going ahead and hitting the brake and then letting off so it will regen down, because I was going to come around the corner and she was eventually going to see those cars, but then she was going to slam on the brakes. So just trying to be a little bit kinder to the brake pads.
And us.
Yeah.
Passengers.
I don't care about you.
I'm suing. Oh, my neck.
You know, I wish when I put it into autopilot, she wouldn't automatically swerve left or right there out of the starting gate. It's like, can you not just stay straight right when you start? We're gonna test these fancy intersections here today and see what she does with them again. See if there's any improvement here. I'm not counting on it. Not counting on it. That one was fine. She didn't even flinch. But that's not the really super wide one, so we'll see up here. Probably the one I really want to test and know about it'll turn red and I have to stop. All right, let's see what she does here. I'm ready. I'm ready if she does it. Woo, woo, a little left, a little right, but that wasn't too bad. It's not what a human does through the intersection, but it wasn't too bad. I didn't have to take it out of autopilot.
Give me a beer or two. And, yeah.
Right, she swerved like she may have had something to drink. That's right. Or she was thinking like a human would, what do I do? What do I do? What do I do? Let me swerve. Now this one is usually problematic. She did better there, actually. It was a minor swerve left and right instead of so jerky, so that was pretty good. I've never made it through all of them without having to take her out, so we'll see if there's any improvement here or not. It's really the state and how they have these intersections painted that I consider the problem, and not Tesla. And I hate to think they would have to program around these intersections, but all right, this one is really wide and the line tries to take you across the middle of the thing. So what's she gonna do? Come on, Ruby. Nope. She tried to go in the other lane. She tried to follow the line, and I'm used to her doing that there, so I knew to be prepared. One of these updates, though, she's going to be able to handle that intersection. I just know it. I think this is the last one, maybe. This one's pretty wide, too. Yeah, and the thing of it is these intersections all, yep, she tried to go over to the other lane again. These intersections are all, they all are set up the same way, but they're not even all painted the same way, and they're only within a short distance of each other. It's like, can we have some consistency between the intersections? Honestly, all they need to do is put some additional, figure out the lines where there's a straight line through the intersection. Ruby, we really don't need to go that close to the cars on the side of the road. Pulled over there, sweetie. See, she thinks she's good as long as she's sure she's not going to hit them. How close she goes, I don't think she cares. So I had to get out of autopilot to get onto US 1, and I was expecting that. I'm going to go ahead and go back into autopilot here. Speed limit on this section of road is 65. Changing lanes to follow route, she says. She has put on the turn signal, seen that there is no car there, and moved us over without me doing anything. Very nice. And that lane over here, it ends. So she did really great in moving us over. I told Michelle she's one of the first people to ride in that. Now she's going to get me around this slope. Look, Michelle, she's moving us around those cars. I didn't do that. I didn't put on the turn signal. I didn't accelerate. I didn't do any of that. She just did it. She just did it. I told Michelle she's one of the first people to ride in a Tesla with the new software and watch the car drive like that. She really is. This is something brand spanking new.
Am I the first kid?
Well, not the first kid, but one of the first kids. Now she's going to move us. Look, she's going to change the lane. I'm here, Ruby. Come on, you can go back over, sweetie. My hand's on the wheel. She gave me a warning. I'd like to really know that you're there. Please jiggle the wheel a little bit. That doesn't bother me, by the way. I know some people are like, God, I don't want to have to put tension on the wheel, but so she did. She moved us back over all on her own. That is so, Dawn, I think I can go for rides with Dawn and Ruby now and Dawn not be quite so upset. Because he does talk back to her quite frequently about what she's doing. So that was pretty cool. I guess if you were driving, I mean, I know you're excited and impressed, Michelle, but I guess if you were driving, it would hit home maybe just a smidge more because you know you're not doing it and she is. So now in front of us, the car is, going the same speed we are, maybe even a little bit more. There's nobody slow in front of us, so she's cool. We've got 2.2 miles until we're supposed to exit at Cary Parkway. And wow, that was an experience and a half. I have got to say that was cool. Here. So we're changing lanes to follow route, she says. Michelle, she's putting on the turn signal again. There's nobody over there, and she moved us over and I didn't do anything. And I think she's gonna have to change us one more lane. So she knew she needed to get over twice. She did one maneuver, and now she's doing the second maneuver. And this is not on Mad Max mode. I have it set on like standard. So that was like, oh, that is so cool. I am so excited about it. You could slow up just a little bit for the exit, Ruby. You could slow up. You're still doing 68 coming into the exit. Let's come off it a bit. All right, she's slowing down. 600 feet, navigate on autopilot is ending. I've got that message, which I was expecting. She's still driving. Oh, she put on a turn signal to get me into the left lane, and now she's returned control to me. I thought that was very, very smooth. Oh, I'm in a good mood. Connor said, aren't you gonna close your door? Not this time. This is beef dumplings and tempura shrimp and veggies, and those are some large looking shrimp. Yum. Connor sees bento box and he gets excited. Looks really yummy. I got the pork. I got beef and some sort of bean curd soup. If you're looking for some authentic Korean food, this is definitely the place. And we had a really nice waitress today. She was just really nice. Unfortunately, the trip over to Guardian Angel in Apex is all back roads and there's no nav on autopilot available. I actually looked to see if I could make a loop back around and somehow get on US 1, but not really was the answer. So we're just headed back over the good old traffic aware cruise control way. I just checked the radar and I don't see anything scary out there. It was supposed to be south of us today, but I'm, and that hail word is in the forecast. I gotta watch. Connor's being such a good boy today. Poor Michelle. Her van, it was an alternator. We kind of figured that might be what it was. But it's gonna be fixed today, right?
Yeah, it's done.
Yeah, so that's not too bad.
Not at all.
The weather continues to look okay. So we're gonna still go into Whole Foods and try to get in and out so we can get Michelle to her car before the mechanic that she uses up at 4042 closes. Even the cheesecakes are decorated for Easter this week. Thank you, Connor. So I am intentionally taking Michelle on the interstate back to get her car so I can do some more tests with the new nav on autopilot. However, it is 5 p.m. and some of these roads will be rather busy, so I may choose to take over myself a few times. Wow, autopilot really slowed up there, trying to see what she's gonna do. We need to take this, we need to get over. Is she gonna go? Yep, she's going all by herself. I've just got my hand on the wheel, wiggling it enough so she knows I'm here. She did that by herself. I'm really okay with this whole going forward thing. But, you know, sometimes the auto part going in reverse and her doing all the stuff is a little freakish. So we are in the right exit lane where we need to be. Do I dare let her try to merge onto the belt line up here? Do I have the nerve to do that? It's pretty busy up here. So Ruby, sweetheart, you need to get over, honey. Okay, she's not gonna do it. She was gonna let that lane go away or whatever, and that wasn't the cool way to go. So I ended up getting us up here onto the belt line. The lane that I was in on the on-ramp went away, and she wasn't moving me over good enough, and it was really crowded back up here. So I just merged myself in, and then I went back into autopilot. So we'll see how she handles this. So I'm a little surprised here that you know, I'm significantly below the speed limit and she's not trying to get me over. She has not suggested to me that we move over. Although we are in 5.6 miles going to the right, but not right now. So there's a school bus up here. Now, you know the bus is not going fast enough. It's definitely not going fast enough.
Real directors have to tell the camera person when to cut. I'm not a mind reader.
I guess both of these lanes are going to the right. So she actually doesn't have to change lanes to get us onto 40 East off of the belt line here. But I'm a little, you know, me, I would have moved over one lane already, but Ruby, nah. I guess she's in the lane Dawn would be in. She knows we're within a mile of where we need to move, so she's definitely not going to go left. And since she shouldn't pass on the right, hopefully she's not going to the right here. So I'm surprised we haven't seen, or at least I don't think we've seen a construction detected, because there are some barricades here, cones, some construction barrels. Now, it did warn us we were expecting this little slowdown here. This was expected. But even on the back roads, it was, you know, we were going to be backed up a little bit. So I guess she's just going to hang here in this lane. Just going to hang here. So I don't miss this. This is the kind of traffic Michelle's husband has to go through every weekday. This is horrible. Although I guess maybe some nights he comes home a little later, probably to avoid this traffic, because yeah, I'm surprised that Ruby has not detected construction and limited nav on autopilot, but she has not. Maybe it's because there's no orange barrels here. There certainly are cement dividers here though. And a lot of cars. Oops. We're through the worst part of the traffic now, and the estimate on navigation was 5:39, and it's still 5:39, so it really did a great job there. I'm a little surprised right now that she's not offering to take me out of the passing lane. I am not blocking traffic, and I can't really go anywhere anyway, but she is not offering to take me out of the passing lane. Did I speak too soon about being out of all the traffic? Oh, Connor says, not only do I need to say cut when Michelle's done filming, but I need to say action when I want her to start filming too. It's pretty funny. So I'm just waiting I'm just waiting for her to move over to the right lane, I guess, based on the speed that I have set, which actually now for the first time is a little low, and I can bump it up now. You know, she must know that lane is moving slower, so she's not feeling compelled to get over there. But at some point, we're going to exit at exit 312. She's going to need to get over. We will be officially taking the Clayton Fuquay Varina Highway 42 exit. So, changing me out of the passing lane. Well, I was going to go over after the pickup truck, but that's all right. I can deal with that. Yeah, we're getting within 2.5 miles of the exit now, so I think also she probably was ready to, you know, get me into the lane to make the exit. That was interesting. like I said, I could tell with my speed I was going to be in front of the pickup truck there. And then I was either going, if she didn't move me over, I was going to move over. So she did brake a little bit to get behind the truck instead. So I'm really surprised here, even though we are getting close to the exit, she's moving me back out into the passing lane, and I let her. She waited. There was a pickup truck there, and now of course the guy behind me's mad. So let me speed up a little bit. I'm sure Ruby's going to want to move me back over now. Yeah, she braked. You got Ruby, sweetheart. You speed up in a Tesla and you pull in front of the vehicle in front of you. You do not brake and slide in behind the vehicle. Braking in the passing lane is not what a human does. Just saying. We're okay. Everything was fine and the guy behind me wasn't that close, but yeah, I think we want to speed up and then cut in, not brake and, you know, duck behind. Teslas don't duck behind. So we're fixing to take the exit here. She should be preparing here to take the exit. Come on. Let me know that you're going to take it. Like I said, Ruby, let me know that you know you need to take the exit here. Yay! And she's going to return control back to me. Thank you, Ruby. Michelle's happy. She's got her car. Connor's waving goodbye. She's waving goodbye. Hey, guys. It was a really fun day, but it was a really long day, too. Hey, buddy. I'm glad to see you.
I'm glad to see you, too.
Was school okay today? Mm-hmm. I was really glad that the chance for severe weather fizzled.
I am, too.
Mom and Miss Michelle, we went to Korea today. Yeah, we got some Korean restaurant leftovers, and I brought home some Chinese takeout too. So I know you're hungry, and let me get to where we can find a counter, and I'll get some food.
So I've ordered a new spring, but I'm not so convinced that's what's wrong with the garage door. It's like working great right now. It's like it catches on this side over here, but I've ran it up and down many times, checked it, and I can't tell what it's catching on, if it's catching on something. Alright, we're gonna give the charge port a chance to see what happens here. Looks like charge port fail. Like I said, it's usually going down that seems to have the problem. Like I said, easy peasy lemon squeezy. Working great. So I thought, well, you know, I got that other wall charger over on the other side that we use for Sapphire, installed for Sapphire. So it has the full 25 foot length cord on it, so I figured, you know, I'd bring that over and see if maybe it's something with the button or something. I don't know. No, it still don't work. Old Bomberooski, huh?
Pulled the blade from his thigh, quickly turning to the sneaker from behind. Keeping both blades going, Bishop hooked a plunge before the blade hit him in the chest, dropped the new knife as he pried his assailants from his grip. A kick to his wounded leg nearly made Bishop scream out, but instead he headbutted the guy.